The following is an educational video on the ladder truck high point twin tension system. This is to be utilized for a rapid deployment of a high point for a high angle technical rescue. For the initial setup, we want to utilize personnel efficiently by setting up the system and the ladder truck simultaneously in order to decrease the setup time. If possible, nose the ladder truck towards the scene in order to eliminate the time it takes to boom left or right. It also allows for the use of the front closed anchor points that are attached to the frame. If this is not possible, using the outriggers as anchor points is an option on either side or the closed anchor points at the rear of the apparatus. Do not use any open anchor points and choose exceptionally strong and reliable anchor points, or what we call bomb-proof anchors. High points with a single pulley should be attached to the closed anchor points on the bottom of the aerial platform with slings. As one crew does this, another crew can attach to the front closed anchor points on the frame with webbing using the Wrap 3 Pull 2 technique. When performing the Wrap 3 Pull 2 method, you wrap your webbing around the anchor 3 times and then tie a water knot. Pull 2 of your wraps and attach your locking beaner, excluding the knot from the system. Feed the rope through the pulleys and tie figure-8 knots on the load end of each line prior to extending and raising the aerial platform. Do not incorporate the multi-purpose devices, otherwise known as the MPDs, into the system at this time. They will inhibit the rapid deployment of the twin tension system to the edge. Utilize edge personnel to guide the ladder operator in placement of the high point. The edge person can also walk out both lines from the twin tension system. When placing the high point, extend past the target area to allow for the vector forces pulling back toward the apparatus when hauling and weight is added to the system. Once the aerial platform is raised and extended with proper placement of the high point, incorporate the MPDs by feeding the line through as shown on the device. Then, attach the MPD to the webbing that is connected to the front closed anchor points using locking carabiners. Prepare for a haul using a 3-to-1 or a Z-rig. Start by wrapping the pressix around the rope on the load side of the system. Attach pulleys with locking carabiners to the pressix. Pro tip: use double pulleys on the pressix in order to easily expand the system to a 5-to-1 if necessary. Next, open pulleys and feed the haul side of the system through, creating your Z-rig or your 3-to-1. Tension the system equally and follow the hand signals and voice commands of your edge personnel. It is important that the crew is coordinated in their efforts to ensure smooth execution in raising the load and equal force applied to both anchors. When resetting the system, slide your pressix as far up the load line as possible to reduce the total amount of resets needed to raise the load. Following are examples of hand signals that are used when verbal commands are too difficult to perform.